Privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking for options for movement. He's in a real chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't...
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk. And the return pass.
Ivory Coast really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Seedorf. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big header!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. Deftly away. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ivory Coast have it back and can go again. Now, can they get him away? Cafu in towards the back. Oh, smashing header! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Carlos demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's gone for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Messi. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to play it through. No, no way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Modric providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's on it, can he get away? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And smartly reclaimed. Great vision. And it's been played through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 10.
Whistle goes,
Messi.
and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ivory Coast do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Ronaldinho. Some good work on the right flank here. Seedorf. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! That's really well cleared. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Vieri. Pull it, gives it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance here to counter. And this is Hullet. And here's Hullet. He is through here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Short changes him with that pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Hullet. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 20, Seedorf. Le numéro 6, Roberto Carlos.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Le numéro 15.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he get it through? Incoming, it's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vitinha, there's a sharp little ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho has it in a wide... Climbs up big! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should...
Drogba! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Mitoma. Strong running down that left
That's
flank.
good play from him.
And here's Bale. Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Pull it in acres of space out wide.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Vieri. Great defending, strong and determined. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Hullet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's been given away. He's got away. Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left of it.
He rises! In he goes again! He can get that clear. And that's that. Ivory Coast have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bellingham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
That's where we have to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to retrieve it. Bergomi getting this one clear. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box. As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos tries looking up for options on the left. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And that could well leave a mark. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Rivaldo. Now it's Dembele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. Defending of the desperate variety.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Hullet. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one. Header! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Dembele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ivory Coast looking to pass their way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puskas. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Vieira shows great strength. Now it's Rivaldo. Vitinha receives it in a good position here. Plays it across. He's got Saul. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Threads one in, and this is Rivaldo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Bullish header! Bellingham clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Real chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vitinha. Bellingham. Crunching tackle. Referee has just said play on. That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shot could be on. Vitinha into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that is as far as they're going to go. And Puskás! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi plays it short. That's very neat. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. And here's Gullit. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Now it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. Well seen. Saw that come. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Ivory Coast go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus. Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 7, le numéro 15,
And
le
the second
numéro
half
4,
gets underway.
le numéro 10. Messi, à leur place, le numéro 21.
Searching pass he's played there.
Le numéro 20.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Le numéro 2.
Brilliantly cut
Le
out.
numéro 9.
Cannavaro gets it clear. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Nedved. Backward it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Ivory Coast. He's having a hit! Chance here to counter. And here's Drogba. And he's lost his man here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Danger averted for now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gullit. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And it's Bale. It's played through for him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ivory Coast needed that. They takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Ivory Coast. Perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Brahim Diaz. And the cutback. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Now it's Bale. Vieira with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. Looking to play him in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hullet. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Flashes it across. Ivory Coast are closing in on a comfortable win. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Tries to play it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. A heavy challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And time is up. Ivory Coast, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. He has a look out. Van Dijk gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Roberto Carlos. And that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And they can counter here. Threads one in. Now it's come to nothing.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
That is a brilliant interception. Great ball, and he's in. Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's had a shot! And he can clear it away. Rummenigge. No, it's not getting there. Vitinha. Chance here to counter. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's done very well to take that back, but that has not gone well. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And this is Hullet. He's got away. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard. South Korea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Maldini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hullet. Vieira shows great strength. Van Dijk.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He shifted it to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly away. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Not the most accurate pass. And that is a little undercooked. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition. And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
This looks promising. And this is Dembele. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Ivory Coast are looking to go forward now. And this is Hullet, out to the right. Hullet. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ivory Coast have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
That's true.
And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Ivory Coast have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's a good run down the right. Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Swept in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Vitinha.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Vitinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 17.
Ivory Coast choosing to make the first change.
Messi. Le numéro 20. Sidorf. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 13.
Roberto Carlos.
Le numéro 21.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Le numéro 22.
Van de Ven spots it and
Le
intercepts.
numéro 15. Le numéro 2.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fires a
Fires
shot, surely! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
South Korea have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Dixon. Distributed tidily. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they...
Tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. South Korea are looking to break at pace. 75 minutes played. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now what about this cross? And he's cut it out. And here's the chance to counter. Ivory Coast must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That looks a good ball through. Big header! And he hits the net! Do not write them off! Back they come! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Ivory Coast really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Ivory Coast certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He is through here. Tries to cross. And that has been knocked clear. Shoots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. And here's Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Ivory Coast leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a throw-in. Serves up across. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's surging through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Roberto Carlos! And he can clear it away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. The ball swung in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Roberto Carlos delivers. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Punched away. Decent progress down the left. Cross into the... It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. No way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. Yamal. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Threads one in. He's got away. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu with the clearance.
Ivory Coast really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Van der Ven. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yamal, that is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Nesta. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And here's Messi. Vinicius Junior did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Ivory Coast are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Ivory Coast carrying a... He gets big! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ivory Coast come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Good take, and is he in? Roberto Carlos clears. South Korea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Might want to be careful there.
Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
That's a great ball here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Vieira, played out to the right. Ivory Coast do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shot, surely! And it's in! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. That's going to go a long way. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Rivaldo. Now it's Hullet. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. And this is Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Maldini makes the interception. Dida is there to clear. 75 minutes played. Great vision.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rivaldo, looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Played in. Van Dijk tries to... And the volley! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Just eases him off the ball. Vitinha. Van de Ven is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cute ball now, how can... Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro
All
23,
hands on deck for this one.
Vieira. Le numéro 6, Roberto Carlos. À leur place, le numéro 18, Fabio Cannavaro.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Changement.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Deftly away. He can get that clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Temps additionnel.
This is
3
Dembele.
minutes.
Dembele ploughing through the middle. And the number on the board is 3. Pull it. Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Van de Ven elects to cross. And that's that. Ivory Coast pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't...